Yeah, blame Coach Knowles.
How does it feel being home?
It feels amazing. I've never loved football so much until right now. I think that was the biggest thing coming back, just trying to find the love for it and keep my confidence, really at a high level. And I think I've done that, putting in as many reps as I've had. So I feel great.
How hard is that to keep your confidence up?
Uh, it's definitely like a mental struggle I'm going through every day. It's just like teaching my mind to not let the little parts of the game or something that, held me back before keep holding me back in the future. So it's just it's like reteaching every day, relearning, how to instill that confidence in me every day.
One thing that kind of really want to see you guys how to kind of help.
I think my support system's been great. My family and my teammates, they've all reached out and given me like the resources I need to stay mentally enthused and just motivated because I understand my ability and what I can do on the field. So just understanding and keeping that belief in myself has really been the biggest thing going forward. So yeah, exactly. 2 ACLs. I feel like I've said that a lot. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, just the ACLs. So
Jim's praise, had high praise for you since he got here. Just now that you're healthy, kind of going to go through it. What's it been like, and kind of what you go?
Just adding another element in the pass rush because we have a lot of great DNs in that room, and we think a lot of us can play a lot of great time for us in the fall. So I think just finding that repetition in every practice and again instilling that confidence in each rep that I take is the biggest thing going forward. No, I'm kidding. I got you.
That's fine.
I got you. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Thanks.
Yeah.
You guys last year finished middle of the pack nationally. Absolutely, a lot of things that go into success can get overrated. How much of a point of emphasis is it this year?
I think the biggest emphasis is doing our job. Because the thing about it is like a team rush. You can't just like focus on yourself when you're rushing to the quarterback. And that's what Coach Jay's really harped on us. So it's really just understanding that there's three guys with you, also trying to rush to the quarterback. And one guy gets a sack. That means we all get a sack because we're all doing our job and making the right plays happen. So, yeah.
How would you kind of judge the pass
rush? I think it was schematical, I think, if anything. But I think, we had our moments where we kind of got selfish, if anything, about, wanting to make a play that we kind of got out of our, defensive line mentality and the rushman mentality, which was, rushing four guys, kind of cage the pocket and keep that quarterback in that little shell. But other than that, I think we did a great job, and I think it showed in the stats. And we still have a lot of things to improve on, of course. But, yeah, I think we were good.
There were some times like last year when you get in games and flash and he's about to tap into this. Is it just a matter of you not being able to take a heavier workload physically a year ago? Because it seemed like you could do it in short bursts.
Yeah, I think, some of it was like, it's kind of like my freshman year coming back. We didn't really know how much I could handle and like how many plays I could handle at a certain amount of time. So it was just like kind of trial by error, just seeing what I could do in the short amount of time that I had it. But I definitely think there was more trust to be had on the coach's side with me. So I think that definitely came into this spring, into this fall camp, doing all the plays and doing a lot of repetition with those plays and getting, really honed in on my playbook and things like that.
You talked about feeling healthy now, and maybe you don't have to have those conversations. Is that still ongoing? If the training staff is nearby?
Yeah, I'm in the training room as much as I can. I've been in there. I leave the facility with like 5 different body parts iced up. But I think the biggest thing is just staying consistent. That's probably my biggest challenge going into this fall camp. Was I'd have moments like that where you said I'm flashing, but it's like where staying consistent in every single play and doing my job every single play is probably the biggest thing I'm trying to continue to work on.
It's just the depth of defensive line. You're technically a backup. Maybe Curry's technically a backup. You got a Jackson being with Jackson Williams and JT. The depth of defense seems really good for you guys.
Yeah, I personally think we're one of the best groups in the country. So I think it's great to have so many guys because, it's going to be a very long season and we're going to need a lot of rotation. So I guess even when Jack and JT come out of the game, that standard still has to be upheld. So that's really what me, Caden, and KJ are fighting to do every day. He's doing great. I'd say I feel like he's found himself in a humble kind of space, you know what I'm saying, where he's kind of took a step back and just like put his head down and worked. I don't think that's the same could be said for a lot of the freshmen here, and it's really cool to see and motivating to see from a young guy like that.
What do you think this defensive front will be known for in October and November? What do you think y'all will be? Thanks, Coach Knowles.
I know what you mean. It's just kind of hard to frame it because I'm not there yet, But I just hope that we're known for doing our job and playing at a violently high level each and every snap, going as hard as we can each and every snap. And if that's who we are, then I think we can hang our hat on that for sure. Oh gosh, man, who you telling? Nah, it's definitely like those injuries. Like I said, it's probably one of the more humbling experiences of my life, and it kept me grounded. I really realized like this is not something that is going to be here forever, and I'm not going to be playing the sport forever. So I just really got to be blessed and thankful that I'm even in this position right now, coming back from those injuries, and still have the opportunity to play at a high level, which I am. So I think I've definitely found myself really trying to stay in the present as much as I can because it's not always guaranteed that I'm going to be able to do what I can do. So, yeah. Yeah. It was definitely hard. I definitely had to lean on some of my loved ones, my family members, my parents, just to like really understand if this is what I wanted to do. And of course it is now. But yeah, it took a second to really just like, I had to understand what it really took to get my body right, how to recover right, how to, rest right, do everything I can so that I can stay healthy through a long season. Yeah, I'm good.
Mike, you want to get Tyleek on the middle?
We'll have Tyleek Williams right here at the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
Everyone did?
Yeah.
What does that still mean to you? And then going forward, like, how do you instill, like, this is how you make you watch everybody who's already done it?
Yeah, I think it turns into motivation, if anything. Knowing that a lot of the guys who came before us got to that point and succeeded and stayed there. And so that level of excellence has to be like solidified in each rep that we do. And I think that the leaders of this team have really tried to hone in on that. Every rep and every practice, we're trying to like understand why we're doing it and what we're doing it for. So I think keeping that on the forefront of our minds and every day and every practice is the biggest part of getting back there. I mean, yeah, we understand what's happened these past couple of years and all the things that we haven't done. So I think this year is definitely like kind of a redemption year in that, right? Understanding that, we've fallen short and we haven't met our expectations. And, it takes a lot to get there. We understand that. And it takes more than what we've done. So I think finally, taking that next step and doing everything we can intentionally will be the biggest thing going forward. That's what I talk to them about a lot as well. Am I good? Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Who's right here? Who's saying?
I'm talking to Coach Jack.
You want to talk to me?
Play basketball football team. A lot of my rushes. Oh man! Hey, next time. We're definitely doing a great job working with Ursi with me. We can work outside of practice. So, like, I like it.
How do you when you're running? Especially in a game if you're going up against him. Like, how do you like sense the flow?
Yeah, definitely. I think the biggest thing is like scouting the doors. Knowing what works well, knowing what doesn't, knowing what he does well. That was like definitely the athletes. The biggest thing I've done during this fall camp is set up moves. You know what I'm saying? So like how I got to ask you. Do everything like has like a counteractive kind of thing.
The basketball style.
Oh well,
Is that just sort of?
I guess I should have known that. Now I feel stupid.
A team full of hoopers, I think. I love the sport of basketball. I love watching. I love playing. I think it can carry over because it's always doing everything good enough to get happy.
Folks, we have JT Tuimoloau out on the 20.
I think it's gotten more confident.
TT, everybody who's been out here tonight keeps using violent as the way to describe the way you guys want to play.
Mhm.
Is that more a part of the mantra this year than it has been in the past? Why is that the word that seems to be in everyone's mind?
I think that's the. Oh shoot! Sorry, that's kind of. That's just the mindset for this year. I think with all of us coming back, we knew something had to change, and the violent mentality and just the people that came in here and spoke to us and Coach Jay preaching to us. That's just been, the type of mentality we want to play with. Not to the point where we're getting out of our technique, but staying in that mode, staying in that kill mode, and just attacking everybody that's in front of us. I think we were, but Coach Jay always preaches that the measuring stick never stays the same. If it stays the same, then you're just getting complacent. And I think that's one thing he's been preaching to us. It's just it has to change. Every day there's a new bar to reach. Every day he's expecting more greatness out of us, and I think that's what it is right now.
How exciting is it to be a part of this group with Jack, with Tyreek, and Ty, and all the experience you guys have?
Man, it's been a blessing. I mean, I came in with them, and for us to just continue to see each other grow and see all of us have our games, and now we're just hoping to put all of our best games and have it in one, and just all of us deciding to come back. That's just another year of memories, but another year to grind and get better by each other's side. No, but God has His own way of doing things, and this was His plan for all of us to come back, and we just have to continue to trust in His works, but as well as do our works that we need to do it each and every day.
Go against him every day in practice. Just how different is Josh Simmons last year versus going up against him this year?
He's more poised. There's a lot of great reps, great 1v1s, and he tests me athletically, I test him athletically. But both him and both Joshes actually, they do a great job. They do a great job of just having us stay on our toes. And we're going against the best tackles in the nation. They're going against the best DNs, the best D line. So it's just good on good every day.
What makes him a difficult guy to rush?
He has great feet, very athletic. He's a freak. He moves well at his size, and it tests all of us to stay on edge.
Jelani, the hardest guy to get past in the tight end room?
Jelani has his moments, but Jelani's a great kid, man. He's getting better each and every day. Young guy, but he has a high ceiling.
Can I get your thoughts on Tyreek and Ty's new secret TNT handshake?
No, I haven't seen it, but I can't talk. I'm not part of it. I wish I was, but I guess that's how the cookie crumbles.
Do you like that TNT moniker? Do you like that? You guys, they're explosive, they say.
Yeah. Again, I felt like I could be a part of that. I have a T, but it's probably just not in the my first name, but I do have a T, so I guess I'm just the cousin of the whole thing.
JT, TT,
Yeah.
J.
Right now they just have me on the side, so I'm just on the side right now.
Since you guys finished the middle pack in sacks as a team last year,
Uh-huh.
how much of a priority is to get that number up?
I think that's high, but I think right now we're just working on all the little things, get off, violent hands, and just staying in our technique and our toolbox. So, of course that's in mind, but we understand that that goal will not be reached unless we don't continue to do the things that we're doing now and just work on our craft.
JT, what has Cody Simon done to earn the respect of this team and become
Mhm.
Marco this year?
Man, Cody, once he came back, he just took on a leadership role, took on the vocal role. It wasn't easy at first. He just continued to talk, just get that confidence going, and he grew, and his growth as a leader. I've seen it from when we first started off season to now, and he's a great leader, great guy. I want playing behind me and just leading the pack, and I'm blessed to have him as a Michael linebacker.
JT, what's his front four going to be known for? Do you think when it turns October, November? What are y'all going to set from a pace standpoint, or whatever you want to call it, as a reputation? Do you feel?
I think for us, the front four, the D line, the R2X, we just want to be known as the guys that play relentless. Like Coach Jay says, head on fire. never seeing us, from sideline to sideline, as big as we are. We may be 300 or maybe 260, 250, but no matter what, we're gonna be flying. We're playing our our heads off and just making sure that that relentless effort is held to a standard.
Yeah, and you listen to commentators around the country and stuff. They talk about how good you are, how good you should be, and one of the things they talk about is having a Penn State game every week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
What is your goal in that regard?
My goal, yeah, I think you just hit on it. Consistency. My goal for me is, as much as it would be great to have a Penn State game every day, every week, that's hard. So, for me, I just can't go chasing. I gotta let it come to me. Got to stay, in my wheelhouse. Not, going outside of it. Doing things out of, out the blue that hurts me more. So right now it's just, eyes, hands, feet, playing fast, playing physical, and just continue to just be the player I am and just bring that every week. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and that's one thing we've been preaching across the room is a lot of us just being us, but as well as playing together and just playing fast as we can. Yeah, man, I've been roommates with him. Jack has, I just big praise for him. Just seeing him grow and being with him. Jack has been a tremendous leader in and out the D-line room, and for him to be named captain. For us to have R2X be named captain, I mean that just speaks volume, and he's gonna continue to lead, continue to push us. I continue to push him, and we just continue to just have a hard hat days, and keep our head down and continue to work.
These years for you two guys.
Oh man, yeah. I remember we was just playing in the Rose Bowl, a couple of weeks back, but now it's a senior year. We're getting ready for this last season. Man, time flies. That's one thing that all the guys that came before me told me is just count your days, make every day count, because when that day comes, you're gonna look back and be like, man, it's already my senior year, and I do that every day. Just wake up, but that just made me understand that how blessed I am to play this game. The position I'm in, I'm just able to not only affect others around me, but bring a positive message to whoever's coming after me. Just let them know what the standard is. Let them know what Ohio State expects and what Coach Jay expects.
All right, JD, thank you.
Got you.
Yesterday that we were here and you were shooting your first headshot, remember? Right over here. Yeah, we're gonna get you with Nicole there. Yep.
Thank you. We're done here.
We're done here. Yep.
Thank you.
Got your 5 there, Bill. Bless you.
I think his first headshot there was
JT's? Oh yeah.
I got my headshot.
Was that 20? 21.
Yeah.
Remember he came in on a visit and like they all went to the airport or something like that? Yeah. Yeah. Travion's good for tomorrow. I didn't see Quinchon. He said he gets out of here quickly. But if Trey's good, Quinchon will be good. Yeah. So it's just going to be like 5 minutes in the team. We'll just set him up